Man, we've been waiting for this since the Disney-Fox merger all the way back in 2019. Think about it. Just a few years ago, the word mutant was strictly forbidden in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wanda and Pietro Maximoff had to be called miracles because of legal red tape. Now, the mutant gene is the absolute key to the future of the entire franchise. We aren't just getting a movie, we are witnessing the birth of an entire era. Marvel Studios is finally pulling the trigger on the X-Men. But Kevin Feige and his team aren't just dropping them into our laps all at once, they're playing the long game. If you've been trying to keep track of all the rumors, end credit scenes, and official industry reports, it can feel like a full-time job. So, grab a seat and maybe a coffee. We need to go deep into exactly what Marvel Studios is cooking up for the highly anticipated Mutant Saga, how they are already secretly seeding mutants into the MCU, and what the future holds for our favorite children of the atom. The breadcrumbs, mutants are already here. Marvel didn't wait for an official X-Men movie to start introducing mutants. They've been quietly leaving breadcrumbs across Phase 4 and Phase 5, completely rewriting what we thought we knew about certain characters and proving that the X gene has been hiding in plain sight. Kamala Khan and that familiar theme song. The biggest jaw drop happened at the very end of the Ms. Marvel series. When Bruno tells Kamala that there is a mutation in her genes, the background music didn't just play any random tune, it played the iconic, undeniable riff from the 90s X-Men animated series. This was a massive shift in lore. In the comics, Kamala is an Inhuman, but the MCU officially made her their very first confirmed, on-screen mutant. It's a smart move that tethers the younger generation of heroes directly to the mutant struggle, showing that being different is something that can manifest at any time. Namor the Submariner, the first mutant? Then came Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Namor didn't mince words. He looked Shuri dead in the eye and explicitly called himself a mutant. By establishing that his winged ankles and extended lifespan are the result of a genetic mutation rather than just telecanal magic, Marvel confirmed that mutants have existed in the shadows of the MCU for centuries. It adds a layer of history. If Namor has been around this long, who else has been hiding? The Marvels and the multi-universal link. If you stuck around for the post-credits scene of the Marvels, you saw Monica Rambeau wake up in a completely different universe, face-to-face with Kelsey Grammer's Beast. This wasn't just a cameo, it was a mission statement. It proved that while Earth 616 is just discovering mutants, other universes have had the X-Men as an established, high-tech team for years. This sets the stage for a merger of worlds that we suspect is coming very soon. The Deadpool and Wolverine phenomenon. You can't talk about the MCU's Mutant Saga without talking about the massive, billion-dollar elephant in the room. Deadpool and Wolverine was more than just a funny R-rated romp, it was the ultimate bridge. By bringing Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine into the MCU, Marvel sent a clear message. The Fox era isn't being erased, it's being integrated. The movie established that the TVA is highly aware of mutants and that these characters are anchor beings for their respective realities. But the biggest question coming out of that movie is the long-term Wolverine problem. While Hugh Jackman is clearly having the time of his life, Marvel eventually needs a mainline Earth 616 Wolverine. Whether they use the multiverse to keep Hugh or recast for a younger version is the debate currently setting the internet on fire. Casting the uncanny X-Men, new faces, and big rumors. Let's be real, casting the MCU's X-Men is going to be the most scrutinized Hollywood decision of the decade. For 20 years, actors like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen define these roles. So, how does Marvel follow that up? The Sadie Sink/Jean Grey rumors. Currently, the loudest rumor in the scoop sphere is that Sadie Sink, Stranger Things, is being eyed for the role of Jean Grey. Fans have already pointed out that her performance as Max Mayfield showed she can handle the emotional intensity and inner power required for the Phoenix Force. If this pans out, it confirms that Marvel is looking for younger actors who can grow with the franchise over the next 10 years. A focus on the ensemble. Industry insiders suggest that Marvel is taking a team-first approach. Rather than the Wolverine and his backup dancers feel of the early 2000s movies, the MCU reboot is rumored to focus heavily on characters who never got their proper due. Cyclops. Fans are dying to see a Scott Summers who is a tactical genius and a respected leader, not just a jealous boyfriend. Storm. There are whispers that Storm might even be introduced in another project, perhaps Black Panther 3 or a solo series, before the X-Men movie even drops. The 97 roster. Don't be surprised if the lineup mirrors the animated show, featuring Rogue, Gambit, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler in major roles. The creative team, who is building this world? Things are finally moving behind the scenes. Marvel Studios isn't just brainstorming anymore. They have officially begun the architectural work. Recently, it was reported that Michael Leslie is attached to write the script. If that name sounds familiar, it's because he wrote The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is a brilliant choice. The X-Men story is, at its heart, about social outcasts and political tension. Leslie has proven he can write complex, gray characters and high-stakes drama. Additionally, rumors have swirled about Jake Schreier, Thunderbolt's Beef, potentially stepping into the director's chair. Marvel wants a director who can handle the found family dynamic, which is the secret sauce of every great X-Men run. Will X-Men 97 connect to the live-action movies? We have to give a massive shout-out to X-Men 97. The animated revival wasn't just good, it was a cultural reset for Marvel fans. It reminded everyone why we fell in love with these characters in the first place: the drama, the romance, and the high-concept sci-fi. While the show currently exists in its own separate animated timeline, its success has definitely influenced the live-action side. Kevin Feige has noted that the comic-accurate look of the show is exactly what they want to bring to the big screen. We've already seen this with Wolverine's yellow suit. Expect the live-action X-Men to look like they stepped right off the pages of a Jim Lee comic. What's next? The road to Secret Wars. We are currently in the multiverse saga, and all roads lead to Avengers Secret Wars. In the comics, Secret Wars involves universes colliding, incursions, and reality being rewritten into a single Battleworld. This is the perfect narrative tool. Many theorists believe that Secret Wars will act as a soft reboot for the entire MCU. Instead of having to explain where the X-Men have been for 20 years, the ending of Secret Wars could simply merge the timelines. Suddenly, mutants have always been there. It allows Marvel to keep the actors they like Iman Vellani as Ms. Marvel, while introducing a fully formed X-Men team into a brand new, unified reality. The philosophical core: why X-Men matter now. Beyond the fight scenes and the cool powers, the X-Men are a metaphor. They represent anyone who has ever felt like an outsider or has been judged for who they are. In a world that feels increasingly divided, the X-Men's message of protecting a world that hates and fears them is more relevant than ever. Marvel knows this. They aren't just making another superhero movie, they are rebuilding the emotional heart of their universe. Final thoughts. The wait has been long and sometimes frustrating, but the pieces are finally on the board. From the subtle hints in Ms. Marvel to the reality-shattering cameos in the Marvels, the Mutant Saga is no longer a maybe, it's a when. Marvel is taking their time to get the script right, find the perfect young cast, and honor the legacy of the characters. We are standing on the edge of a new golden age for the MCU, and it's going to be uncanny. What do you think? Are you on board with Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, or do you have someone else in mind? Who should be the main villain of the first movie, Magneto again, or someone fresh like Mr. Sinister or Cassandra Nova? Drop your theories in the comments below. Let's talk mutants.